With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. Two polarites are placed in the path of unpolarized beam of intensity I naught such that no light is emitted from the second polarite. If a third polarite whose polarization axis makes an angle theta with the polarization axis of the first polarite is placed between these two, the intensity of the light emerging from the last polarite. So if you see this line here emitted from the second polarite, no light is emitted from the second polarite initially. So when it is possible, if you see here, if I say these are the two polarite, first and the second. So when the angle between them will be 90 degree, let's say it is P1, P2. When the angle between them is 90 degree, then no light will come out of this P2. How? If you see from the Mellus law, we know that the intensity of the light which comes after the passing through the polarizer is this. Let's say if I say this P2 polarite, let's say the P2 polarite receive a light of I1 intensity. So when it will exit a light of intensity 0, when this theta will be equals to 90 degree. So basically the angle between the two polarites is 90 degree. Now if I introduce a third polarite in between them like this, third polarite. So if it is making an angle of theta with first, then it will make an angle 90 minus theta with the second. Right. Again we will use the Mellus law. So this this light is passing through the three polarite, first, second and then third. So if I write down after the intensity of the light after passing through the first polarite, let's say I1, it will be I naught cos square theta. From the Mellus law again, if you see this was an unpolarized light. Unpolarized light will be having amplitude in all direction. Completely unpolarized light have amplitude in all directions. So we have to take this average of this cos square theta, that is half. After passing through first polarizer, it will be having intensity I naught by 2. From the second, I2. From the second now is this one. So this is making an angle theta here. So I will write down I1 cos square theta. I1 is I naught by 2. So it will be I naught cos square theta. Now after passing through the third polarize, now this intensity will incident on it, cos square 90 minus theta. So 90 minus theta is sin theta, and I2 here we got it is this. Put the value of I2, it is I naught by 2 cos square theta, and it will be sin square theta. So I will write down, this is, we know that sin theta cos theta is sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta by 2. Put that in this equation. So you can write down this is sin 2 theta by 2 whole square. So it will be sin square 2 theta by 2 square, it will be 4. So finally we got the answer as I3, that the intensity of the light after passing through the whole system is I naught by 8 sin square 2 theta. Here this will be 2. Now you can check for the option I naught by 8 sin square 2 theta. A will be the correct one. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.